What's up, everybody? Mike here, and in this video I want to go over in a more deep dive gameplay overview description of Metaphor Fantazio, the upcoming new RPG by Atlus that's going to be focused on more of a high fantasy that they've never really done before in previous titles. And this is going over the gameplay like overview showcase stuff that was talked about by Studio Zero's director Katsura Hashino. Went into some great details here during this showcase, but obviously it was just a taste, like just scratching the surface of what this game is about and what it will include and entail, stuff like that. So want to give you guys some more details on that. Let's jump right in. In this game, you'll be forging bonds to support your claim for the throne. But it's a unique take on this that the devs hope puts a spin on the classic tale. In a kingdom thrown into chaos by the king's assassination, a royal magic is triggered that establishes an election. This magic allows any individual of any social status to become the next king by gaining the people's support, which sets a battle for the throne in motion. The protagonist gets involved in a journey will take him around the world, a journey that is unique to this game. You'll meet various allies of different tribes, rivals who stand by their own ideologies, and terrifying monsters called humans will stand in your way. Yes, I'm not sure exactly, what he's trying to go there with the theme of calling monsters humans. Maybe he's trying to play up on the fact that, like, sometimes the most dangerous monsters are, well, humans themselves. I don't know. Interesting way to go about that. I'm just speculating, obviously, but the devs have gone to great lengths to flesh out the experience into an exciting, fully fleshed game, too. The protagonist's journey and goal is to save the prince who has been cursed. What differentiates Metaphor from previous Atlus RPGs is the devs added a more dynamic sense of action with this game. Turn-based battles are still central to the combat, but real-time attacking and dodging elements have been incorporated, as well as dashing and analyzing to keep things exciting. The royal capital Grand Trad is getting a sense of scale of the game as you walk through the city and view the maps. This is shown off during the gameplay showcase. This, along with many towns in the game, will have many problems you'll find with people needing your help. Fast travel is in the game, and you can instantly travel back to places in town you've previously visited, for example. The game also features bounties involving fighting dangerous monsters, which give you nice rewards. Each city has various facilities, including weapon shops and more. In Metaphor, you can customize your party your own way, so it's important to make preparations to explore dungeons in your own style. Taverns have informants that offer hints about dungeons and battle strategies to help you as well. There is also an inn usually in the back of a tavern to sleep in. At the heart of it is the Gauntlet Runner, a fun and cool vehicle that can travel safely across wastelands, that also doubles up as a home base and HQ. The Gauntlet Runner is quite spacious with numerous functions, including gathering all your allies back from town so you can plan ahead. Similar to Persona games, Metaphor revolves around the concept of dates and time. So in this game, the devs captured the travel experience with predetermined lengths of activities and structure, but within that, what you do and where you go is up to you. Basically, you're free to spend your time as you please. You have a set time frame to complete the main story objective at each location you visit. The side quests play an important role in the story too. Some require fighting strong enemies, while others may offer rare equipment. The order you take on these quests will have a great impact on how difficult the battles feel, making the challenges you take on first a big factor in your experience. Another important element of the game is archetypes, which lies in the job system. The archetypes are a special power that can awaken in various forms. Think of these as like heroic figures. A few highlights are the Seeker, who is an all-rounder in battle, the Mage, who strikes weaknesses with offensive magic, and the Thief, who can plunder resources. The key point of the system here is the character can undergo a transformation, taking on the appearance of various heroic figures, and then use their skills to fight. Dungeons you come across will be in two forms, with the first being main dungeons, which you'll tackle as part of the main story, and second being side dungeons, which you can explore as part of quests. In terms of the number of dungeons to challenge, it's more than any previous title from Atlus. The dungeon mechanics designed for this game were created to avoid impacting the balance and pacing, reducing anything that may bore players. Now, you can't have an Atlus RPG without a bonding system, right? So yes, of course, Metaphor has its own bond system with followers. The protagonist will meet and befriend various people over his journey. As he continues to deepen these bonds, these followers will become his strongest supporters. Seeing their way of life through these interactions, the protagonist senses the heroic image within them, giving him access to new archetypes in battle that awaken within him. It's up to the player to decide which followers to prioritize interacting with. Furthermore, your other party members can equip any type of archetype, giving you countless options in forming your party. This, to me, makes party optimization and synergy even more fun and important in this game. This is only scratching the surface based on the info revealed by the devs, as well as they will have more to share in the future leading up to the release of the game. Metaphor Fantazio will launch on October 11th, 2024 on Xbox Series X, S, PC, PS4, PS5, and will be a day one game for Game Pass. Physical pre-orders for the title are now open, or at least should have been open, honestly, at participating retailers, with a special physical collector's edition for those looking to commemorate this exciting launch. Digital storefronts will have the pre-orders up available at another time, late in the near future. As of right now, I know because I checked Steam, for example, and it's still not up there where you can pre-order it. This year also marks 35 years since Atlus released its first title. The devs see Metaphor ReFantazio as a culmination of everything that makes Atlus what it is. Distinctive style and UI, cutting-edge combat, engaging characters, and legendary stories. The devs can think of no better way to celebrate this momentous occasion than releasing Metaphor ReFantazio for all the old and new Atlus fans alike. So that wraps it up for this one, guys. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments. Always intrigued to see your take on, any games like this, especially you guys are Atlus fans, or you just got into some of these RPGs by Atlus. I definitely have tiptoed, a bit here and there. I've never actually fully beaten any of the Atlus games. I still got to go and play Persona 4 and Persona 5, beat those games. Persona 3 Reload. They're good games. It's just a matter of having time for them because they are long, lengthy games. We're talking anywhere between 50 to 100 hours minimum, if depending on if you're trying to speed run through it or do everything you can on a first playthrough. 100 plus for sure. So, but this is exciting. I like the take they're going with this. Obviously, they're incorporating similar mechanics from other games like Personas, stuff like that, with the whole time and dates thing and, the bond system with characters and the turn-based combat, things like that. Archetypes essentially kind of being like a sort of alternate version of what Personas are in a way. I'm down for it. And I love fantasy games. I like high fantasy games. So this is up my alley. And the fact that it's going to be on Game Pass day one saves you some money too. So it's why not? But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. My name's Mike. Thanks for watching.